Montenegrin government has committed themselves to the Roma integration. And I hope they understand by large scale that in the next 2 years, the European Commission has already been the driving engine behind the Roma integration in Western Balkans and Turkey. That's opened up both financial resources for the government, but also political legacy when it comes to integration into the European Union. The project, which is also co-funding this conference, it's focusing not only to capacitate CSOs, and we cooperate perfectly with Mladi Romi here in Montenegro, and all the members of CSOs that are part of the coalitions we work, and then approaches we work towards a coalition in all the Western Balkans and Turkey. It's not only to capacitate the CSOs and to criticize constructively the government and together to find solution. It's also to hold the government accountable, to hold the government accountable for having good and only good policies. And good policies are when they are implemented. We hear often across the region, but also in Albania, that we have very good policies, but somehow we don't implement them. Maybe here, personally, I think we need to change the discourse. Maybe those policies are not so good. Maybe we need to look at from a different angle. Maybe we need to engage much more hand in hand together, not only to find and to buy success, but engage in the entire process. Because Roma integration is not a matter of a conference, a one-day conference, and also 1 year engagement of both government and CSOs and potential donors. Last week it was a donor conference organized by Roma Integration 2020 Action Team that took place in Albania. I do hope the governments of the region do see this as an opportunity to engage, not only because there is a crisis in the region when it comes to financial incentives, but also to engage politically and approach potential donors that can address all the issues that concerns our life. What I would like to say here more is that we look forward to engage with a Montenegrin government, because we're also looking forward to not so much shadow, but to see how and what government of Montenegro did last year when it comes to Roma integration action plan, but also what are the priorities the Montenegrin government will engage in the coming years. And I hope we together find the path of cooperation. Has not been an issue, cooperation with CSOs and governments, but often it's important that priorities are understood to be implemented. I like very much the conference today because it involved principals and professors, and we tend to see policies really from the top. We look at the national action plans as the Bible in our work, but very often the changes are coming from small communities, from schools, and that I carry out from this conference today, that the changes are happening locally, and locally we can improve our life better. Thank you very much.